Brooks, have you ever given your friend a piece of advice and then immediately thereafter regretted it? Because that's what you have to hear about the rest of the day. Like you recommend a restaurant to your friend and they won't stop talking about it, or you recommend some shoes, or
you know what?
No, don't quit.
Don't quit on the podcast. You have a great podcast. I'm going to watch on video while you guys talk. Go ahead.
Honestly, no, because it's more or less when somebody asks for advice, you give it, and then they don't act on it. That drives me nuts. I would at least. I would be happy if you talked about it nonstop, like, oh, wow, you value my opinion.
Have you ever given advice to somebody?
Put your headphones back on and be professional.
No, I'm not going to be professional. Have you given advice to somebody about getting something and saying, oh, I haven't bought anything from this company for 26 years, and so I don't know any of the follow-up questions, and then he sends you to this website to buy this certain thing that we're talking about. It's clearly me he's talking about. There's 39 effing options. It's like, did you want to get this wallet? With this wallet, did you want to get Apple Tracker?
So,
with the Apple Tracker, did you want to get a hand job feature? With the hand job feature, did you want? It's a million different. And I'm like, I don't understand all the details.
Do you have one of these hard wallets?
No.
They're called a Ridge wallet or whatever. So I thought this was super interesting. Yesterday, when I was at a store, I went to use my tap feature on my card, and I was 6 inches away from the thing. And it actually, yeah, I know 6 inches really well. It's that much. That's 6 inches. I was 6 inches away, and I went bloop. And went through, and I was like, whoa, my card wasn't even close. And the guy was like, yeah, that one was real far away. That's scary. So these wallets actually block that out, that your reader won't work like that. Like it won't go through these wallets. So you can't actually accidentally pay for somebody's crap or anything like that. So they're super secure wallets or whatever, right? So I tell them about this, and they have ones now that have like the Gopher logo on it. Like mine's just plain. And I was like, oh, this would be kind of cool. You're a Gopher fan. You have an ATM card and a credit card that have the Gopher logo on there. You can match your wallet to it. And now I told him this at 7:30. It's now just after 10, and he's still talking about this wallet.
First of all,
what do I order? Do I need this feature? Do I need that feature? I'm like, I don't know. I got this thing 10 years ago. It had 0 features outside of holding my crap.
Secondly, that actually holds up pretty well for 10 years.
It holds up really well.
Secondly,
it will stab you in the wiener, though, and it's a hard wallet, so just to warn you.
Oh, well, that's impressive. You think it can reach my wiener. But no, secondly, you know my ADD. My ADD flares up. All I do is grab freaking text messages from text windows all day for secrets and Ticked Off Tuesday and Secrets Part 2. And you're just constantly grabbing stuff. And then TJ's over here going, did you want breakfast this morning? So every time I'm like, oh, yeah, hold on. And I'll set my phone down and immediately forget about it. And then 20 minutes later, my brain, the ADD brain, will go, oh, the wallet. And it will pop back up. And I'm in this, you have no idea what you set me up for. I am in this weird phase. You save, and you're going to be able to retire somewhat early.
My wife does.
I go in these weird like moments in life where I just want to buy. I don't do it often anymore. I've tried to like really curb myself, but lately I've been like, God, maybe I'll go look for some clothes, or maybe I'll go do whatever. And you were like, wallet. And I was like, I'm going to get this wallet. And now I can't stop, but I can't finish it because then every time I try to finish it, what does he tell me? Hey, Mr. ADD, we have a schedule to keep today, and we can't be distracted with anything else. And then he throws me down. And then the first thing, you know what this is? This is a classic case, Brooks, of him not having anything prepared for the podcast. That's what this is. And he just went, shoot, we got to have something to talk about.
Well, it's just multiple times. I even asked Brooks, and this isn't just an attack Crisco podcast because people get mad at me for everything, so I'm not attacking him. But today was really an example to me of your ADD flare-up. And it's not all the time. Sometimes it just stands out because I was like, we have a million things to get done in a short amount of time because we got to get out of here. And then I can hear you up the hall grab-assing with everybody in the hallway. Like,
grab-assing. That was the oldest thing you've ever said.
My dad, you said it. You're just over there grab-assing. We got things to do.
So I walked by the door, and Beaker was there, who used to work. He works upstairs, but he was on the show. Speaking of grab-ass, I always got to get a little something of Beaker. But then as I walked by, he was, so when I can't talk about that yet. But when there was something I went to last week, and he happened to be at the restaurant. So then I got stuck in that conversation in a good way. And then I went down to go to the bathroom. 5 minutes before that, tried to go to the bathroom, and guess who destroyed it? Not the rogue pooper of KS95 hallways, but our own Wes McCain of Wes McCain pooping fame. And I don't want to talk about
How do you even know it was me?
You went pew pew when I walked in. Like, it was a double meaning, but you were
calling card.
Could you imagine if I just leave the door open and you open the door, I'm like, pew, pew, pew. Come on in.
And it was like, you're like the Yosemite Sam of going to the bathroom here. He's like, pew, pew. So that's it. That's all. Wow. That's it.
Anyway.
I know. Brooks, I'm sorry that we brought you into this.
Hey,
my
you know
ADD
what?
is bad.
That's okay, because I appreciate this distraction for my own ADD.
Is it sometimes, and you're a person with ADD, and I'm not making fun of this, I don't have it, so I don't know a lot about it. Is it one of those things, it's like almost like a flare-up? Like it just is worse some days, or is it every day consistently the same?
No, it worse some days. And I'll tell you what, diet really does
it really?
mess with it. Like
or sleep,
diet, like diet, especially just because of like if I had a really heavy carb morning, like if I had biscuits and gravy or something like that, it brings the brain fog big time.
Why does biscuits and gravy get me as excited about like hearing like Megan Newquist? Like both of them. If you bring both of them up, I'm like,
if she served you biscuits and gravy,
oh my God, just kill me.
Hello, Crisco. Good morning.
That's your happy place.
Don't let me forget his birthday. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Megan Newquist walk in the studio with biscuits and gravy.
You will literally go to the grave being my best friend in the entire world. Don't do that because that's an HR violation of epic proportion.
I just said she was going to serve it to you on a plate.
That's going to be weird because I just talked about it. That's my fantasy. Remember in Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your happy place.
It's my happy place. 1000% of just like all the music playing and like somebody riding on a unicycle coming in and they're like, oh my gosh. It's
Grandma winning a bunch of money in the slot machine.
Yeah. Oh, Grandma. I didn't like the one grandma. Well, I liked her. She was just kind of mean all the time.
She didn't pay her taxes.
Yeah,
well, she would have, but she didn't have any money.
I was like, my grandma didn't pay taxes. He's talking about Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Did you like both all your grandparents?
No. I only knew 3. One died. My mom's dad died when she was 15. So, and then her mom was a battle axe. So she was just both my grandpas 100% German, but my one on my mom's side, she had a hard life. Like 3 of her kids died before she did. So she just lived a hard life. And she was a very hard person. I don't think I've ever saw her smile at me, ever smiled to me. She loved my sister, did not like me very much. And all my cousins, I have 17 cousins on that side, will all joke that my grandmother did not like me. So she never really smiled at me.
She just didn't like you? Like, that's just hurtful.
And then my mother was
making the joke.
She lived in Phoenix, and this is when I'm an adult, not when I was a kid. They didn't say that. My mom would send me out there every summer. She lived in Phoenix. That's a punishment. You sent your kid to Phoenix in July. Like, what were you trying to do? Melt me? I know I was a fat little kid, but man, I came back super skinny each time. And the woman didn't like me. And then you sent me out with her. But my grandparents on my dad's side, I was with them like every weekend. My grandmother was like, she taught me how to gamble. She taught me how to swear. She chain smoked and drank wine all the time and then would just call me all kinds of funny swear names. It was great. And my grandpa was in World War II, a tough old dude. But man, I was his one part that he was the only time he was ever gentle and sweet was with his grandson. And he took me everywhere and was at every one of my activities, anything. He was always there.
Isn't that amazing? I feel like everybody's experience is the same. So like my dad's dad, everybody in the world was like, you two would have been 2 peas in a pod. You were the exact same person, sense of humor, everything. You guys would have got along. I'm like, can we stop saying that? Because now 41 years later, I'm like, cool, I still never get to meet him. That's awesome. But like, so that's the one I didn't get to meet. And then his wife, my grandma on my dad's side, she didn't mean to be mean. She was just that catty old woman.
They all grew up in the Great Depression.
They all grew up, but like she was like she really, I don't think she ever had a job, and she kind of always went off of my grandpa's like money and stuff like that. But she got to do whatever she wanted to do, but she would look down on people, and that's the part that was just always tough. I loved her to pieces, but that was always a weird experience. Like my dad was loyal to a T to my grandma, to his mom. And she was mean to him all the time.
Really?
Like she would love him, but she was like my aunt was the chosen one, was all the great stuff. And then yeah, oh dude, it was 100%. They called my aunt Diane, and we laugh about it now. So if this gets back to her, don't be mad at me. They jokingly would call her the light. Oh, the light is here. And then the ones who lived here, Uncle Jim and my dad Dave, it was just like chopped liver. And it was just like, oh, okay, cool. Diane will be here soon. Don't worry. So that was the one who lived until she was 84. And that's the one I had in my life for most of it. My mom's parents both died within 2 years of each other when I was 7 and 9.
Oh.
So I really don't remember a lot, but I remember my grandpa was also in World War II, and we would box. I will never forget, as long as I'm alive, him and I would sit there on the, like, I'd be this little kid and he'd get down on his knees.
Really land one? Because he's like, you're going to learn.
He's like, don't be a bitch. Boom. I'm like, oh my God.
She broke my nose.
He's like,
exactly.
He's like, I have a purple heart. Do you want to box me? And I was like, that's when I knew that the boxing match wasn't real, because I'm like fighting a purple heart member of the, I'm like, and he was like a Marine. So I'm
what
like,
what did you just salute?
I was like, don't be soft, Grandpa. He's like, boom. I'm like, oh my God. But no, I remember, and my grandma, Arlene, my mom's mom, was quite possibly one of the sweetest human beings. But don't you
Your
think
grandma's name was Arlene?
Yeah, Arlene.
Your mom's mom?
Yeah.
Mine was Darlene.
Was it really?
Arlene
so
and Darlene.
Funny. Yeah, well, and I told you that's why I have two middle names, because both my grandparents, my mom's dad felt bad because my actual name was Adam Walter. Or no, sorry, not Walter. That's his first name, Adam Douglas. And then my mom's dad got real upset, was like, didn't say anything, kind of like more of the gruff thing where he's like, I'm not going to say anything. And of course, my grandma was like, no, that's not going to fly. He has very hurt feelings. And then I became Adam Douglas Thomas. Long name. Super awesome to spell out multiple times on forms.
That Arlene, that his one grandma worked with my mom too. Tell me, isn't that the weirdest small world thing?
What?
Small, like how the Twin Cities that might have 4 million people, but just the small circle that is things like he's related to Taylor, and then my mom and his grandma worked together.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts? And we worked together before we ever knew that they worked together at Gillette.
That part blows my mind. The fact that I had no idea you guys even worked together before.
He was just such a young grasshopper in radio and just wanted to be around anybody he could.
And then I was the grasshopper in radio when
Crisco
was there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's nuts to think about, like, all the full circle, because I was like the biggest advocate to get him back in here. We were super excited when you came back, but like the full circle of, like, truly, I've been doing this for 24 years in August of this year. And I'll never forget literally just sitting in studio with Wes at the old station and just like soaking in anything and everything you could get. And I'm like, man, how times have changed. Like, you just sit there like...
You were probably at my house a million times because Dave terrorized me as the night guy. Yeah. So he would send marching bands into my house. He pumped into my driveway, and that was all Crisco doing that crap. And
dude, I had so many cherry pickers.
Dropping pumpkins in my driveway for Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
How many did you guys drop? Like 30, 50, something like that? It was a lot.
I had to fill a whole cherry picker, and we just had to keep stocking it up, and I'm dropping them from way up top.
We did that in high school to someone, but we just took them from everyone.
Just stole the pumpkins and did it.
I mean, it's kind of a thankful thing.
And then we put them back, though.
No, did you really?
We remembered all, like, literally, we just did it and then put them back the next day.
Man, if you stole my pumpkin, though, for something great like that, I'd be fine with it.
I'd be fine with it, too, because what does everybody do? They just let it die on their steps, and it just sits there till one day you're like, oh, I can't
And kids doing fun pranks doesn't happen anymore. So I'm like, when a kid does a prank with that, I got toilet paper in my house down in Milwaukee. See, I didn't mind. I was like, you're not breaking my windows. No. It's not the end of the world. It's pretty freaking fun. I mean, and they got me good.
How long does that take to clean up?
Forever, because it rained too.
I did it at TP once, and I felt so guilty. We drove by, and you saw the dad, and they're like, oh.
We did to a girl. She went to Tartan, so I was a Harding Nights. We hated Tartan because they're right up the road. Yep. And there was a girl that one of my friends had been dating, and they broke up. So we went and we we put the spuds all over our yard when we knew it was going to rain.
Oh no!
Like, we bought like 30 boxes of instant mashed potatoes. So it was
funny.
June, and it looked like her front yard looked like it had snowed. Her dad was so pissed off because then it also starts stinking too. Because even when you think you got it cleaned up, it's still food in your front yard.
The one that's never funny, and it is funny when you did it, probably. Is never funny is egging a house.
No.
Because if it's warm out, first of all, it ruins the siding. I know we sound like the oldest people of all time, but it ruins the siding. And if you don't get it off right away, oh, dude, that cake's on the sun. You're screwed.
Maybe all my car stuff. This is karma coming back for me.
Saran wrapping somebody's car, that was always fun too.
I always thought that was funny, the concept of that.
So I worked at a restaurant. I worked at Summerfield's, which is in the Ramada on Wiper Avenue and Old Hudson Road. And so we had the kitchen size Saran wraps. I mean, that is what you work in a restaurant, like 100,000
like
feet.
at Papa Murphy's.
Yeah. Oh my God. So we would take that. Yeah. And you just start. You couldn't even tell the color of this girl's car anymore by the time we were done. That's how much Saran wrap was on it. And she got up and we did feel bad when we went out there with razor blades and cut it open. She's like, I have to get to work and I'm going to get fired and blah, blah, blah. But it was hilarious at the time.
Blah, blah.
Job, you're in high school. You're not going to work there forever.
Failed opportunity for Papa Murphy's to not mix the whole THC thing in to their pizza program, the take and bake.
There's the ADD right there.
There's the ADD. The whole time you were talking, I was like, oh, God, this is genius. This is totally genius. The take and bake.
Do you think the line you said last week? The was Gushers the caviar of my people.
Yeah, and I believe that to be. I believe that to be.
And then boom.
It was still in the moment. Like
so good.
Call it back. Yep. It's always good. And it is true. It is true.
Speaking of Saran wrap, do you think we don't have a stunt guy, so you're gonna have to do it, Brooks? Do you think we got one of those big rolls of Saran wrap? We could Saran wrap you to a pole, like halfway up the pole. And like it would
That
hold.
would be so difficult. I would have to like hold on.
You would have to get like a bench or something to get you up high enough and get the saran wrap around you and then knock the bench out, see if it holds you.
Stand on it. Yeah.
You just dangle there and saran wrap.
We saran wrap you to your car until we get enough money raised to get you a new car.
He's like, I'm not opposed.
As long as you bring me food.
Oh, we'll feed you.
Yeah,
we'll
me.
feed you. Yeah.
Feed me,
nothing
I'll
you
wear a
like,
diaper.
though. Nothing you like.
No, that's fine.
We could even have it on the thing where people donate and have it be in the donation thing.
It's
What
like,
do you want him to eat for lunch today? And if you want to punish him, you could be like, "Ooh, sardines." And he's
the
strapped.
highest bidder gets to make me eat something ridiculous.
That would be hilarious.
Dude, that would be so funny.
I would do it.
Our bosses are like legalities,
I
you
would
guys'
do it.
ideas.
Yeah.
They were like, maybe stop hashing out ideas in the podcast.
I would do it.
You'd have to we'd have to find the right time of year because you don't want to be now because it's too cold.
Right.
You don't want to do it when it's too hot. Saran wrap. Could you imagine how gross that would feel?
Maybe now I'd get more sympathy and more.
We wouldn't want to kill you though.
The worst
we
part
got to
is
remember
we
if we
do
accidentally
it-
kill you, that's not a good thing for us either.
And raise
bundle up.
that's true. And raise like $152 and you get like one lunch out of the whole thing. We're like, dude, he's been out there for a month. He has lost like 100 pounds, you guys. We gotta feed him.
At least I lost weight.
And then you get out and you still have the car that smells like pee.
Yeah.
Do we slightly talk about what you're trying to do, your venture you're trying to do off there, or do you not want to talk about that in the podcast? What you asked me this morning, you're like, you think they would let me leave work for a little while?
Oh yeah, I was like, you know what? I should audition for. I should try and get on Beast Game season 3.
What do you think? What is it? Did you look it up? What's your audition has to be? Is it just like an audition tape?
Here, I'll pull it up.
Did your Price is Right window close?
Yep. Or no, you mean Wheel?
I'm sorry, Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
close?
so I have to reapply for that again. This will be the second time I've gone through 2 auditions and never got the call within the window.
Get your crap together, Seacrest. Come on.
I know. So rude.
Boy, does
I'm
he
like,
look like Seacrest looks like he stopped eating, by the way. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I saw him when Vanna White announced that she got married. And not that we're talking a lot of hard-hitting Wheel of Fortune stuff here. He walked over and I was like, who is that dude? I mean, his face looks like it's half the size as it was.
His face is looking.
I think he's one of those super LA diet kind of people. You
I
know,
hope
like
it's
he's just
that. I
very
hope it's
much.
not something like medical or something like that. You never know.
He would have told me. I used to work on the Ryan Seacrest show.
So you got to post.
Oh, I got canceled.
You got to do a 1-minute video. And this year it looks like this next season it'll be like a global theme where you represent a country. So first you introduce yourself.
Saran wrap to a car.
Yeah, right.
In
That
red,
would
white,
be
and blue.
memorable.
In the red, white, and blue, but
Yeah.
like saran wrap, we don't want to put
What makes you unforgettable? What's the most impressive, unique, or unforgettable thing about you? Do you have any special accolades, championships, world records, viral moments,
We
elite
could try to do a world
skills?
record because your mouth will be open. We could see how many like marbles or something we could fit in your mouth while you're saran wrapped to the car. See if you could set a world record.
While saran wrap. That would be
I
it.
feel like you could do 2 marbles and you'd break the record.
right.
I don't know how many people saran wrapped to a car and had marbles.
Why do you want to represent your country? Why Beast Games? What drives you? Competition.
Really good point for a world record, by the way. Just come up with one that nobody's ever come up with and make it like 2. Like, how many blueberries could you put in your nose? Well, it's saran wrapped to a car. Well, the car is also on fire.
Did I ever tell you what I was going to try to do for a while?
What?
Destroy all children's world records. Because they're like, you're not that cool. Wait till you're an adult and see how easy it was for me and
then
little
you
losers.
tried them, and they're hard.
Some of them I was like, that's so easy. I'm
Well,
going
you
to destroy
also
that
have
one.
to get in the Guinness. Like it costs money, right?
Yeah.
Like because you need to. Like, because I've looked into it, because I've always wondered. I'm like, oh, I want to try and have a world record of something.
Well,
It
you
would
know
be
who
cool.
does them, right? Mike Marcotte, who's come on here for
Yeah.
Christmas lights and everything. He is. I don't know if he still is, but up until like this last year, he was somebody who could give you the record.
So can he help us out with this?
Maybe.
Let's find out.
Yeah. Why Beast Games? What drives you? Competition, adventure, pushing your limits, representing your country, something deeper. Tell us what fuels your fire and what you would do with $5 million.
I was this year old, by the way, when I found out what Mr. Beast's name was.
Oh yeah, Jimmy
Donaldson or whatever. Yeah.
I don't like it. Should I get this?
I don't like it.
This.
Oh God, we're back to this. All right. And there's the
I'm just
podcast.
kidding.
Yeah.
Good luck on the Beast Games. Good luck on a new car. Go get your wallet. I
Thank
gotta
you.
go. Done with you.